Welcome to the Kendi and Raybo podcast, episode 18, recorded in Kendi's box room. Are you recording?
Yeah.
Oh, hey! Right. Now, I'm an awful man for robbing things.
Right.
But I heard a fierce competition last night on a show.
Okay.
I was listening to an English podcast.
All right.
The Chris Moyles podcast.
All right. You listen to some weird podcasts.
No, I do indeed, in
Me
fairness.
and you have very different tastes in
If
podcasts.
there's any sport in it at all, I can't listen to it. Chris Moyles, anyway. Hold on, let me drink my tea here.
Oh, that's tea, is it?
Yeah, now just so everybody knows, today, because it's Saturday,
Yeah.
and it's early on Saturday,
Tis.
it's only 20 past 1, like.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
I had
weird.
to set my alarm to get up.
So did I. So did I, like.
It's not. I don't like setting alarms on Saturday.
No,
but
it's
anyway,
weird.
I did. I set my alarm, and I said, "Right, I couldn't face beers. Couldn't face beers.
Go away, you didn't get any at all.
Didn't get any beers.
What?
We're going to stay true to our tagline today, and we're going to drink tea in the box room.
Go away. Well, I have 2 cups of tea there then.
No, you don't. I got you an Americano.
Oh, did you?
I did.
Oh,
Because
shite.
I know you don't like drinking coffee.
Yeah.
And I know it drives you mental. But I also noticed that when you record early on a Saturday, you're half asleep. So I was thinking if I get him a coffee about halfway through the show, he might perk up a little bit.
Jesus, right.
It was nice. I sugared it up and everything for you.
Well, it's making me a bit nervous.
You'll be all right. You have a nice poo after it.
Like, I told you I don't drink coffee anymore, and you said, no, you do. Like, that's actually what happened, like.
Yeah.
Fuck's sake.
Yeah, go give it a go there. See, is it right?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
How
I'm
long has it
spinning
been?
all over myself.
How long has it been since your last coffee, my son?
I would say probably, because I've had 2 since I stopped drinking, we'll say. So my last one, I can remember. It was at a Christmas party in Portlaoise.
You wild joke, yeah.
So it's 10 months ago.
Jesus, go on, suck a little drop of that into you, see what happens.
Fuck
Never mind
yeah.
that old tea.
I love the way, like, I told you this story and you said, no, he does drink coffee.
Yeah.
Like, I just go to buy him one.
Is it all right?
Yeah, it's nice, like, it's really nice.
Is it really nice?
Yeah, it's really nice.
I put 3 sugars in it.
Did you?
Brown sugars. I put 3 Mick Jaggers inside in it. Is that your
That's
watch alarm going off?
That's Picasso.
I haven't heard that in so long.
Right? Do you want to know? That's not going off because wanted to wake up for the podcast.
It's going off because you know now it's an hour and 35 minutes before Liverpool match. Is that what it is?
No, it's 22 minutes past 1, right? I don't know how to turn that off. That goes off every day.
Go away.
I can't turn it off.
Do you remember on those watches as well, there used to be a little beep on the hour? And
Yeah.
you could go 12 months without knowing how to turn that beep off.
Oh, stop.
Anyway.
No, yeah, that goes off every day, yeah.
Competition.
Right.
So I was listening to the Chris Moyles show and they did a competition and I'd like to try it. Because I landed in here not only with a cup of tea, I also landed in with a sausage sandwich.
Go on.
On the Chris Moyles show.
Yeah.
They did a little competition where a person rang in and they had to guess what one of the team on the Chris Moyles show was saying with a big load of sandwich in their mouth.
Oh, Jesus. This is off. Okay, go. Go for it, so.
Yeah. So I'm gonna eat what's left of my sausage sandwich now, but there's a good bit there.
Yeah,
now
there is a good. There's a hefty amount to it.
I'm gonna bundle that into my gob now, and then I'm going to say American celebrities' names,
Okay.
and you're going to have to guess who they are.
And then I'm going to throw the microphone out after this. She's going to be spitting into the mic.
It's a sausage sandwich on the mic. Ooh.
That is rotten.
Anyway, it's you get 1 pass.
Yeah.
All right, so let's see do you do any better than the lads that was on the show.
Okay.
Yeah, and sorry, Chris Moyles, for stealing your idea. I just thought it was very good.
Chris Miles.
Yeah.
You can go and shite. It's ours now.
Right, I'm going to start eating. You might keep things going there because I'll be incapacitated as
Okay.
regards podcast speaking.
Yeah, okay. So Red, he's going to... Jesus, you didn't waste time with that. It's like you were just waiting to do it. Brad Pitt. John Joe Joyce. Oh, Denzel Washington. Mark Wahlberg. Yeah. What? Ruth Jones. Ditsy's Michael. George Clooney. Madonna. That was the handiest one you've ever done.
I did a few of the ones that they had done.
You did the same ones.
I did the same ones.
Like, did you give me extra chances there to try and get them?
Oh no, they kept saying them.
Did they? And did I got all their right then? So
You're very good.
she's on class at listening to you in a mouthful
You're
of
well.
stuff.
Yeah, you're.
because I do.
That was the joke. You're well able to understand people when they have a load of stuff in their mouth.
Yup. Now, at 1 o'clock on a Saturday, Ray, that's an awful subject to go bring it up.
I'd bring up Brandon.
You remember Keith Reynolds?
Friend of ours, yes.
You around episode 2 or 3, I would say.
Is he giving out about not winning a t-shirt or something, is he?
He won a competition on this show.
No, he didn't.
He did though, didn't he?
Did he?
Keith won a competition. We were going to send out a free t-shirt to whoever could come up with the film that I was thinking of. I couldn't think of the film name.
Right.
And we said whoever comes up with that first gets the t-shirt. And you said the winner is Keith Reynolds.
Mm-hmm.
And he's still waiting on his t-shirt.
He never sent me in his address.
And the branding of this show is based on keeping our customers happy, Ray. And we may send them a t-shirt.
Right, okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, fair enough.
Extra large.
Extra large. Don't think I've anything that big.
Have you t-shirts left? Have you t-shirts left?
I think I have 2, yeah.
Have you?
See, I'm in a difficult position now because I have a Kit Kat here as well. And I may go with the snack, actually.
You want the snack, do you?
Do you want the snack?
No, I'll do whatever you want. Like,
Yeah, give me the snack because it'll be quicker. I'll get through quicker.
like you got you got Nestle and Cadbury's there now.
But now, are you going to eat the Kit Kat on the show?
But I don't get it. Why did you get 2 pieces of chocolate?
Well, no, one for you, one for me.
Yeah.
But are you going to eat your chocolate on the show?
I don't know.
Well, because it's obviously going to be chomping and
Yeah,
wanting
it's
to-
terrible.
Yeah, well then maybe you leave your Kit Kat and I'll just have my snack. How's that?
Okay, this is staggering. Ray has allowed himself, right, to eat a sausage sandwich on the show, right? And now he's eating a snack. And he just told me, no, don't eat the Kit Kat there because it's an awful lot of noise when you're eating chocolate. Have you ever heard that like that? That is unbelievable. You're allowed to do it, but I'm not.
I think you're dead wrong. I think you're overreacting. You're overreacting.
That is crazy. You're allowed to do it, but I'm not allowed to do it.
You make a fool of yourself.
And we have to take a break now while you eat this.
You're making a fool of yourself.
Unbelievable.
Making a fool of yourself.
But I can't do it. Oh my God. Well, I'll tell you something right now. If there was ever abuse in the workplace, this is it. I can't believe you just said that to me. You just said to me, no, don't eat your
Forget
Kit
about it,
Kat.
will you? Just shut up about it, will you?
Unbelievable.
Shut up about it.
You're making me drink coffee I don't
Yeah.
want to drink. This is going to be a weird one. We have done 17 episodes of this. We've never not drank a beer. Jeez, this might go sour.
There's always beers down in the fridge if you get stuck.
Yeah, we can revert. Now, can I address something? The elephant in the room, Ray.
You was referring to me, yeah.
Another one, yeah. Can I address the elephant in the room?
That's an awful dig.
I would like to talk to you. Why is there newspapers?
Oh.
And also, why is there tabloid newspapers in my fucking house? I don't want to hear about Katie Price's botched lip job.
When I was down in the Apple Green and Pierce Road,
Aye.
I says to myself, it's a Saturday. So everything was changed because it was Saturday.
Yeah.
And then I started thinking, what happens on Saturday? Dave Fannin is on 2FM on a Saturday.
Oh, yeah.
And he goes through the papers.
Oh, yeah.
And I said, we never went through the papers.
The paper review. Ray, mental. I can't believe you done that.
Why?
Because I thought of that this morning.
You did not.
And
So
I
why were you so confused when you seen papers sitting there and so?
Because I didn't think there's no way you were going to have the exact same angle I had.
Of course I did. I could read your mind.
But I was going, no, I'm only up out of bed. I'm not going down shop to get them. I just use my phone because it's the same as papers now anyway.
All right. No, it's
So,
not.
I looked
It's not
up-
because you don't get the sound of the papers.
I know,
over the
that's
mic.
the thing, yeah. But I was going to say, look, for the first episode, I'll just look up the top stories.
That's the cheap way of doing it.
But I looked up the Independent.
I went down and I spent €3.10 on two of the finest papers in Ireland.
What's
now,
the second one?
second one, I know what you're thinking now. You're thinking, would I dare bring a copy of The Sun into this house?
Don't bring, if you did you? Because you've already brought the coffee.
And I had it in my hand, and it had the most interesting story out of all the papers. And then I said, I actually can't do this.
Fair play to you.
I get shot.
Fair play to you.
But just for those people out there, I wonder is there anyone out there that doesn't know why I can't bring The Sun in here?
Yeah.
Can you explain just a little bit there?
It's not that, like, I wouldn't go in and tell everyone who works for The Sun that you're a shower bastards now, because this is from a long time ago. When the Hillsborough disaster happened,
That was the stadium disaster where a lot of people got.
96 people died. Like, when that happened, the very next day, the Sun came out saying that, it was Liverpool fans rioting and that they were pissing on dead bodies and all this kind of shit. And all based on nothing. They just put it in because... And then it got proven that none of it was true. Like,
Right.
so there's a boycott on it in Liverpool City.
Wait.
So no one buys the Sun.
And by default, no Liverpool fan buys it either.
But yeah, I kind of say, well, do you know what? Yeah, I
Well,
did
you're
that,
lucky
so.
in this respect that
Not that I'm going, oh, you're all shower bastards. There's different people that work there now. I just...
my second choice, the first one I got was an Irish Daily Star, which historically my old lad used to buy religiously
Go ahead.
every single day and would bring home with him.
So he never got his news. Then is what
No,
you're saying.
never. No, he went years.
There's nothing in that worth adding to anyone.
Well, he came home every evening, and I always got a little view of this Irish Star page 3.
Oh yeah.
Which was basically the Irish Sun used to be class.
Yeah.
Because it was that girls' boobies be out.
Yeah, was that not the Star that done
The
that?
Star didn't do it.
Did it not?
The Star
No.
used to have a girl in a bikini.
Oh, nice.
Someone was doing a bikini shoot somewhere, and that used to be in page
Right,
3.
okay.
So they didn't go the full hog.
Yeah.
And that's that. Now
I thought all them tabloids had page 3 girls on them.
And there's no page 3 girl on this.
Oh, well, I'll tell you what, Ray, with the way the world has gone now, I'm not surprised. you can't see a pair of cans at all anymore, Ray, the way things are gone. Huh?
My old lad then switched from the Star because I think he realised that he wasn't getting any news.
Any news, yeah.
Any
I
news.
just love air quotes to stop putting the viewers in it. And for some reason, he started getting all of his news from Playboy then all of a sudden, did he? The
No,
Hustler.
he started buying the Irish Daily Mail.
Oh my, that's supposed to be worse, isn't it?
Well, I don't know. It looks more serious.
Well, look, we'll find out. Let's go
We'll find
through
out.
them and see the drivel.
Can I tell you one little story first
Okay, go on ahead, yeah.
before we get into the papers?
Yeah, of course
Speaking
you
of cans.
Yeah. Speaking of cats, you
It was my father's birthday on the 20th of September.
kind of a stripper.
No. Father's birthday on the 20th of September.
Happy birthday, Mike.
Fair play to
you.
Michael. Happy
Fair
birthday
play
if
to
you're
you.
listening. I know your comments towards the podcast was, I think it should be shorter. Would you not scale it back to 20 minutes?
Right.
I said, Dad, you can always pause it after 20 minutes and come back to it later.
Yeah.
You can make 2 episodes out of every episode.
Yeah, it'd be great if he did that.
But he's not.
He's on episode 34 now.
What episode is this? It's 18, isn't it?
Yeah.
We never mentioned that.
Yeah, episode. Yeah, we just kicked in.
Yeah.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to episode
18.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Go on.
Dad's birthday, and I wanted to get him something nice because I'm forever not having any few pounds spare in the middle of September to get him something real nice.
Yeah.
And he's a big fan of the Eagles.
Dagels.
Dagels. Now, even more surprising, he's an even bigger fan of an Eagles tribute band called the Dutch Eagles. So rather than sitting at home watching Eagles, he watched Eagles videos to start on YouTube. We got him an iPad a couple of years ago, and now he's flat out watching. He was watching Eagles videos.
Yeah.
Now he's watching the Dutch Eagles videos.
Go ahead.
And he says they're better than the Eagles.
That's how the Eagles should have been. That's mad.
He's kind of going, they're way better. Way better.
That's mad.
So I said, I'm going to try and get him to go see them. Because he said he looked them up on the internet and he couldn't find them.
Yeah.
So I put Dutch Eagles into Google and straight away the website came up. So he's doing something wrong.
They're nowhere to be seen, Ray, I'm telling you.
Isn't it sad to how people, a small bit more advanced in age, are so lost on the
Yeah, I
internet?
know. Like, all you have to do is search Dutch Eagle. That seems so easy to us. Can I just say as well, before I go any further, that there is another Eagles tribute band who play the INEC in Clarny, because they're supposed to be phenomenal. I want you all to listen to them as well.
Jeez, don't tell me there's an Irish band now, because I'm after buying tickets for
I'm
us
not-
to go see them in Dutchland.
Go away.
Over in the Netherlands.
There's one that plays in Ireland the whole time.
But you know there's one massive advantage to this.
You get to go to
Do you know where they're playing?
Amsterdam.
Yeah!
You, Ray and Michael, his old fella, down the red light district.
And we both validate each other, because my mother won't have any worries because he's going with me.
Oh.
And Emer won't have any worries because I'm going with my father.
Yep, no.
So the two of us, big happy stone heads, and us wandering up the red light district.
They do a 2 for 1, you know, a family discount. Huh?
Oh, don't say that.
They do your little father and son. They call it the Catch Stevens discount. Father and son. It's not time to make a change. Just relax. Take it easy. You're still strong. So you're. What a beautiful bonding moment that is. You can high five in the middle of it, the two of you.
I'm actually crying. You need tissues.
Oh, that's a beautiful thing, Ray. That's a
anyway.
beautiful thing. And old father and son go
Father
down
and
the red
son.
light. Dude.
Start of January, the two was away off on Ryanair.
Barreling is into some young.
But I said to him when I gave it to him, I said, we get lovely, they do lovely cakes over there and brownies and everything. Sure.
Does he know? Like,
No,
honestly?
it's I don't know. You know the way our lads are great at kind of keeping things like
Stum.
that. They
Yeah.
keep stum and stuff like that. You
Well,
know
you
that-
go over and find out he's a demon.
What?
Huh? He's smoking the head of himself and everything.
Oh no.
Getting shammed out of it. That's very good. Oh, Lord.
Anyway, Michael, fair play. Happy birthday. Tell you he'll enjoy this one.
He won't, yes, he won't believe
Yeah.
us.
Don't worry about his mammy, Emer. We'll be sound.
I'll tell you, he'll die happy by that.
Yeah.
After that.
You're enjoying that coffee. You're sucking it into you.
But it's lovely.
It is, and I can see
Coffee's
it's
lovely.
like Popeye and spinach.
I know you shouldn't have given it to me,
Hey!
Yeah.
Papers. Which one would you like?
I'll take the mail if that's okay.
Will you?
No, do you want the mail?
No, you take the mail.
I'll tell you why I want to take the mail. Because it doesn't have the bold red
No, it looks.
tabloid
Yeah.
head on it. It almost tries to pretend that it's a
It's
broadsheet.
a right paper, yeah. It's a wannabe independent.
But I'm telling you, I'm going to find some awful stories in this show. The front page of the Irish Daily Mail on a Saturday.
Hold on now, let me make this noise.
But sure, you can't open it up if you're going reading the front page.
I know you, but I'll make the noise while you're just...
Yeah. Worst ever presidential security breach. I saw this today myself.
This was crazy.
Worst ever presidential security breach as activist walks in unchallenged. Did he walk straight into the...
No, it was a girl. It was a girl, ladies in her 50s.
And she walked straight into the
No,
front
she
lounge.
drove in the front. She drove in the front gate. She parked us at the front door, walked in the front door, went into the president's office,
Into the front lounge.
into Michael D.
Yeah.
Howie and Michael D.
Hi, Capin. Miggledy.
And then started into him,
What do you mean, like?
verbally accosting him.
But what did he ever do to her?
Huh?
What did he ever do?
I don't know.
So first of all, I don't know what she was an activist for. What was her angle?
I think when we do the papers in the morning, we're supposed to do a half an hour reading through them.
Yeah, I know, yeah. Yeah, we probably should have. Poor old Miggledy's up in his room.
Why do you call him Michael D?
Did you ever see the picture of Miggledy Higgins?
Oh,
A teacher posted, it went viral, a teacher posted a picture of a quiz that he had given his class.
right.
They were like 6 or 7 year olds, primary school.
Yeah.
And he had asked a load of questions, and one of them was, who is the president of Ireland?
Yeah.
And one of the kids had written down Miggledy Higgins. Miggedly Higgins. Because he or she had obviously heard people saying Michael D. Higgins.
Yeah,
And he was
Michael D.
like, what's
Higgins.
the Miggledy? I can't remember. I don't know how to spell it, but it's definitely Miggledy.
You'd make a serious tune out of that.
Unbelievable.
Come here, did you see Connor on the
Huh?
Did you see Connor?
Connor who?
Conor McGregor.
Huh?
We looked after the two papers up in front of us.
I did see it actually, yeah.
As he came up with one of the finest bit of Irish trash talk ever.
Shite in the bus. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
But he took a line straight, and y'all know I love the Traveller videos.
You do love the travellers.
And
Shite in the bus.
Shite in a bucket was young Davy or Joe Joyce calling to one of the O'Donnells. And McGregor called Khabib shite in the bus. He may as well have said, I'm christening you now, shite in the bus.
But it was
This goes out to you, Junkie Joe Khabib. You junkie bastards, yeah. Let's get it on, Joe.
Oh, the Google cars are back. There's a Google car.
No.
There's a minibus that drives itself above in Dublin.
And was it obviously just a trial run? You can't get on this bus.
Oh yeah, it's just you can buy tickets to get on the bus.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at it here. There's more bollards around it. So the yoke is led by the hand up the street.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, here's the thing, Ray, about these cars, right?
Go on.
Does it make a moral decision as to what to do if it gets in trouble? Let's say if the car is speeding along at 60 miles an hour and a dog is crossing the road and a baby is crossing the road
Right.
and it has to verge one way or the other, will your Google car say, geez, I may hit the dog?
My thoughts on that matter is the moral decision. I just think when the Google car gets involved in an accident, we'll say,
Yeah.
like with Storm Alley that came in there during the week.
Yeah.
By the way, that was a disgrace.
Why?
That was a red weather warning.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
It was. But you know why it wasn't a red weather warning?
Because we're giving out all the time.
No,
Why?
because the ploughman was on. You could just imagine the big dicks up in the boardroom above in Dublin, and the buck from Met Heron comes in and said, lads, it's going to be tough.
Yeah.
It's going to be a tight one, this one. I'd
Yeah.
say we're going for red, and 2 or 3 boys smoking the cigarettes down the back, even though smoking isn't allowed in workplaces.
Yeah.
They're still smoking cigarettes, and they're looking at them going, there'll be no red warning.
Yeah.
The ploughing is on, and we're
Yeah.
not cancelling that.
Did you're one the CEO of the Ploughing or whatever, whoever she is, the chief prime minister presidential elector of the Ploughing?
Yep.
She said,
Tribal chief.
She said, "Jeez, we can't be giving out to us, lads. We told you." She said that today. Jeez, we told you, lads. There's bad weather coming. What are we supposed to do about it? Like,
It's true. It was barely wrecked.
I saw a video.
Of the bar.
Of the bar.
Yeah.
And there was band gear.
I think every sound engineer musician's nightmare.
Yeah.
Where they come in and they leave a marquee that night and everything's sitting lovely and they go, geez, I don't have to set up the gear tomorrow now, it's great.
Yeah.
We can leave the gear up. That
Yeah.
is a sentence that most musicians say with great glee.
Oh, it's
You mean
amazing.
we can leave the gear up?
Yeah.
Great. So, The gear was left up. They landed in the following morning. Gear in a heap.
Next thing you're driving by Tullamore and you're going, is that my base app? In the field. That's 15 miles down the road. The place was a wreck.
It was.
Did you also see another video that almost went viral this week of an old fella at the ploughing, or he was at a mart?
Stop.
Wasn't that disgusting? He
It
was
was.
eating raw links of sausages.
And there were cheap ones as well, you could tell by it. There were the Denny ones, the 150 pack.
Isn't that rotten?
8 of them inside in the pack.
He was eating raw sausages.
But I have to ask the question.
Can you do that?
You know the way you go through life, just thinking some things are just, inalienable truths.
Yeah.
And maybe we always thought that you have to cook sausages before you eat them.
Yeah.
But maybe they're lovely.
Well, do you want to try one?
A few sausage downstairs.
Are you going to eat a raw
No,
sausage?
I'm
Like,
not going to do that.
that is, it's sick. I couldn't believe it, man.
I had my fill of sausages for today.
I mean, that is pure. That is the rawest of animalistic stuff. Like, it didn't phase him at all.
Fair play to the buck that got him on the Snapchat.
Yeah.
Jeez, he did well there now, sweetie.
He definitely did.
There's a bit of bum.
Yup. Who's arse is
Bit
that?
of bum. Demi.
Who?
Demi Rose.
Oh, Demi Rose.
She's an Instagram sensation.
I'll tell you, she has some chassis by. I wonder if it's real. I don't know if it's real.
How can you have not a real bum?
Because they can fill it up with stuff now.
Can they?
Yeah, they'll take it out of your stomach and shove it into your arse.
Jeez, I might look into that. I've no arse at all.
You look ridiculous.
I've no arse at all.
Sean, I really want to look into it, boy.
John, go for a little
Sean-
bit of bum. Little bit of bum filler.
You have a good bit of arse in your Ray. You have a nice
I
little
don't.
chassis.
No, I don't. I've been noticing the jeans lately. They're way down my legs.
Yeah?
Yeah. Nothing to hold on to at all. Until I see now, is there anything else there?
Well, you have to get into the buzz of the paper to find the most ridiculous stories. Get right into the crevice of us.
Now, the best thing to go to in the Irish Daily Star
Right.
is the problem page.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, this is going to be good crack.
Go on. I'm delighted.
Kinky life has lost its appeal.
Oh, no.
Now we're into the owl Dear Siobhan page.
That's after giving me an idea that maybe I've said already.
Go on.
We should do an agony Kenji and an
no.
agony Raybo. People send in their stuff and we
Sure,
see.
we're not stopping them. Sure, we've loads of ways of contacting us.
But why don't we send out the word, like?
Oh yeah, well look, if you honestly think that me and you could be of any assistance whatsoever,
Yeah.
then by all means send it in.
Send us in some stuff.
But Jesus, I don't know how it would be any of assistance. We'll see what's wrong with this one.
What's your boss?
My partner has always known that I'm pretty hardcore. I like fetish wear, leather, masks, and specialist sex toys. What's a specialist sex toy? Is that one like for special needs?
To dildo on a wheelchair.
Did you see your one? Did you see your one that had they found a small turtle up her stuff?
I do you know what? I didn't even click into that. I saw that story coming up.
Some girl into hospital complaining of pain, and they found a little turtle up inside her.
She said she felt sick.
Yeah, and she has no idea how it got there.
Yeah, come on. Come on. How do you have no idea how it got there? Good God.
Wait, go on now. I'm kind of interested in this now, although I'll probably have to cut most of this out.
No.
Because my mother and father do listen to this show.
Actually, they're probably into themselves. Don't worry about it.
That's disgusting, Mark. Don't ever say anything like that again. For the first year, he was more than happy to indulge my darker side. We attended ticket-only adult parties where we frolicked with other like-minded individuals.
Is that like a swingers party?
For my birthday, he organised a surprise party at his house for a dozen of my wildest friends. Geez, he's a nice boyfriend, isn't
Yeah.
he? Do you know,
Yeah.
that's a selfless act there now.
It doesn't have the wildest friends.
Yeah. It covered his walls in black crepe paper, fitted red light bulbs, and placed other stuff on every surface. The centrepiece, well, Jesus, this is right out of 50 Shades of Kendi. The centrepiece was a spanking bench. We all had so much fun. A spanking bench. Is that just like just a normal bench?
Yeah, where you
Sure,
get...
anything could be a spanking. A
Rooms
spanking
up, yes.
table,
Yeah.
spanking bed.
Yeah. That. Ray, can you understand how people are into that stuff?
Basically, things has gone downhill since.
You're not into it no more.
She's still swinging away and attending the stuff on her own.
Oh, no.
He knows about it, but it's just not the same. What did Siobhan say then? You can't force your partner into anything he doesn't want, isn't
Yeah.
fancy. That's good.
Yeah. I was going to say that. But also, are you sure that's a good relationship then? If she's saying, I'm just going to tip off. Right? 20 other people now tonight.
yeah.
And he's saying, look, I'm not really into it, but that's okay, I'll go
Yeah.
myself. As if she's going out for a drink with the girls, like. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, can I just say to that girl he is not happy, like.
No, he's not. No.
He's not.
So you imagine she rolls into bed around 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning and he's,
Yeah.
how are you doing?
The smell of her and everything.
No, stop. And he's like, how are you doing?
I'm wrecked.
I'm wrecked, I'm going to sleep.
Yeah, like,
So that's what's wrong.
like he is not happy at that.
That's all.
So I don't know what they're pretending.
Yeah.
She must be unbelievable. Look
If you're listening there now, do you know, that's the mark, that's the Kendi and Raybo.
Agony Kenty, there we go. That's what I'm saying.
Come here, speaking of going to orgies on your own.
Where were you last night? Jeez.
On Thursday night, I went to the cinema.
Okay.
Now, I was mad to go to the cinema because Black 47 was out. This Irish famine film, which is basically a lad comes home from war, everything's meshed up, he sees people getting killed belonging to him, and all of a sudden, he goes mental.
Yeah.
And he breaks the whole of Connemara up
Yeah.
as a result. And that's what happens in Black 47, and it's brilliant.
It's a true story, is it?
Is it, fuck?
Is it not?
No, not as far as I'm aware. The famine element is a true story.
Is it, yeah?
Yeah, that
All right.
happened. Yeah, yeah. So it's set in a true story, but
Okay.
it's not a true story.
Oh, it's
it's
not?
just it's a fictional account.
All right.
But I went to the cinema. I've been trying to organise going. When this came out first, I was mad to go.
Yeah.
And Emer says, "I'll go with you
Yeah.
Tuesday night."
Okay.
And Tuesday came and went, and no sign of the cinema because one of us was doing something or the other,
Yeah.
and it just didn't work. So the days were passing, and I was getting more and more anxious to see the film because I really want to see the film.
Yeah. I'm on the same boat. I'd love to see it, like.
And Thursday came,
Yeah.
and she was in work. And I says, to hell with this, I'm going. So I rang her in work and I said, what time are you going to be home? I said, I'll be here till 10 o'clock. I said, right, I'm just going to go to the cinema. Now, she didn't take it well, God bless her. 'Cause
Right.
she wanted to come with me, like.
Yeah.
She didn't want her boyfriend being alone in the cinema.
No, but it says you what you hurt. Yeah, no, Eber, you're dead right. There's no
Yeah.
point in one of us having good crack.
Yeah,
We're better off.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
That's the big
Yeah.
problem with
Yeah,
with-
yeah.
with-
It's not like I'm going to an orgy, Emer.
No.
For the love of God.
But that's the big problem with the bros. It's that if you're seen to be having the crack, there'd be
It's
trouble.
bad. Yeah, it's
There'd
trouble.
be trouble.
What do you mean you're having crack and I'm
You're
not
having crack
involved?
and I'm not having it.
Yeah, trouble.
Yeah.
So I ran the gauntlet. I said, to hell with it. Whatever may come, will come.
Yeah.
If I can get the silent treatment when I come home, fine. It's worth it. I'm going to the cinema.
Yeah.
So I went to the cinema and I met a couple at the cinema that I'd know,
Right.
young Dahi and Saoirse.
Right.
And they says to me, how's the crack? What are you going to see? And I think they immediately realised that I was by myself because I was obviously on my own and in the queue. And they said, are you on your own at the cinema?
Yeah.
I said, I am. What's wrong with that? And the two of them said, geez, we couldn't do that.
Yeah.
I started asking people from Thursday onwards till now, and it's 50-50.
Yeah.
Some people are going, not a hope in hell will I go to the cinema by myself. Would you go to the cinema on your own?
I would love to go to cinema on my own.
If you had time.
But I haven't time. No, but I've never done it. What I'm saying, Ray, is I've never done it. But I would do it.
You would do it.
For sure I would do it.
Now, in fairness, I have to say, we got the odd lad that said he wouldn't go on his own.
Yeah.
But the majority of people that wouldn't go was women.
That wouldn't go on their
Women
own.
would not go to the cinema on their own. And I asked them, what was the reason they wouldn't go to the cinema on their own?
Embarrassment.
Embarrassment. I'd look like a sado. It goes on. People won't go to the pub on their own.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people that would not set foot in a bar by themselves.
Now, again, I would.
Yeah.
I think that's
And
marvellous.
sure, so would I.
If a girl goes to the pub on her own and sits at the bar, isn't that a bit weird? Isn't that funny, isn't
But
it?
that's the culture of it. It's
Yeah.
the same for the cinema. I'm wondering, is there a cohort of people out there that has made going to the cinema weird? Because
Yeah.
they go on their own and they're always weird looking.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Is there weird looking people going to the cinema, putting other people off going to, like, you go to the cinema with your friends, you see a weird looking person on their own, you're going, I don't want to be him.
Do you see that every time you go to cinema?
There's always one or two.
Always one.
Yeah.
There's
There's always
always
one or
one
two.
kind of, and, you know,
Yeah.
you're always thinking, Jesus, please don't sit beside us.
Do you remember you were saying there now about, going to the pub on your own? You'd watch a bit of sport, would you?
I do. I've been known to watch a little bit of sport now. Yeah.
I was watching a little bit of sport on Wednesday night.
Go in.
I was. There was a match on when I was in the pub.
That's right.
That's right. It was Manchester United.
Yes.
They'd be an English team
Yeah.
versus a team called Young Boys.
The young boys.
The Young Boys.
The young boys.
Now, I'll admit, I was a small bit confused as to who these young boys were. 'Cause I'd never heard of them before. So, as you do, you go to your phone to look them up.
Yeah.
So I typed Young Boys into my internet server.
No! Ray, the guards called to Ray's door straight away.
As I had it typed and I pressed search, I went, what am I doing? I'm after getting myself in awful trouble. Surely there's an alarm somewhere that goes off
that's
up in
unreal.
Dublin.
That's unreal. Yeah. Ray's on the list now. If
I'm on a
anyone's-
list.
Yeah.
I can't stand outside primary schools
Yeah,
anymore.
That's unbelievable.
But
Yeah, you
what?
can't type in young boys.
You
onto
can't
the
type
Google.
in, you can't search for young boys.
Yeah. But did young boys come up when you searched
Oh,
young boys?
thank be to God that the Swedish, or not Swedish, Swiss team.
They're Swiss, yeah.
Swiss, yeah. What in the name of Jesus are they called the young boys for?
I know, yeah, but sure, it was simpler times, Ray, back
It
then.
really was. They haven't got the memo, have they?
Do you know what I mean?
The young boys.
Yeah.
Mother of God. And that wanted them under the age of 14.
Yeah, I don't know why they're called young boys. It's a bit weird.
You're eagerly looking at the
Again,
clock.
no, again, I'm not sure if we've discussed this or not.
What?
I played a match for the White Gorillas on Wednesday night, right? And I hadn't ran in about 2 years because he was playing goal. We have a goalkeeper this year.
You're out of goals.
I'm out of goals.
That's lovely.
So I said, you know what I'll do? I'll play centre midfield. Anyone who knows football knows you can't just walk into centre midfield and think, it'll be grand. It'll be all right.
Yeah.
15 minutes into the game, I thought I was going to have to cut my chest out.
The junkie's chest.
I thought I was going to, I swear to God, yeah.
Yeah.
I had a chest like a junkie's carpet. Anyway, Thursday, me body was in bits. I was aching all over. But I was off Thursday night,
Yeah.
right? I'd say, no exaggeration, probably when I was 15 or 14 was last time I took a bath. I would never consider drawing a bath, right? So I was playing the Fortnite and Nicola came down and said, is that the last game? And I was going, lads, I have to go. Nick, you know, I thought you wanted to spend time on Kendi's night off. And I went up the stairs.
Did Nicola draw you the bath?
She had the bath drawn.
Oh my God.
Do you know what she...
And she
had-
up inside in it?
No, I wouldn't get in. Nicola, what is this? Me light off. Come out of it. She had the bath drawn and she had a chair pulled in and she had my iPad sitting on it. She said, you can
Oh,
watch...
I was going to say, what did she the chair pulled in? Are you going to sit there and read your story or something?
No,
is
I
she?
thought she was going to wash me hair with a jug. Yeah, so I got into the bath. No, it was hard, man. I'll tell you what.
What was hard?
It was scalding hot.
Oh, okay,
right?
fair enough. Yeah, fair enough. Poor choice of words there, Mark, now in fairness.
I hadn't had a bath since I was 14 or 15. I didn't mind getting my feet in because they get it, right? But
Your other bits.
it was so hot, right?
You have to get in really slowly.
Really slow.
Yeah,
And
like it's just little by little.
I had to lift me bag up. I keep...
You have to cup it.
Yeah, I can't believe it. I couldn't, man. The fear of getting the bag scalded off me was like dipping a tea bag into the tea.
Now you know how tea bags feel.
Man, I got in. Did you ever see the video of the pig that doesn't want to take a bath and he's squealing?
Yeah.
And then the second he gets in, he goes, this is class. And he relaxes. That was me. And I sat in it, right?
Yeah.
And I had nowhere to go that night. And I sat there for about 20 minutes, right? I got way too warm. And Nick let to pour a bucket of cold water over me, right? But afterwards...
Hold on a second now. Were you in the bath and Nicola was coming in facilitating your bath experience?
Yeah, but she was going off tipping around doing her bits and pieces, right? I put a Santi beard on me, Mickey. With the suds. I had such crack. I had such crack inside the bath.
I didn't see any of this on Instagram. Why did you put some of this up on Instagram?
So I got out and it was the best Thursday night I ever had.
Were your
I
fingers all...
felt
Were your fingers all... What you call it? They're like,
crinkled up.
crinkled up, yeah.
I was so soft. But I couldn't get over the energy it
the
gave me.
rejuvenating factors.
Oh my God. I got out and I was going, I feel like 100 pound. 25ers.
Very nice.
And I had the best night of my life. I did that. I couldn't believe it. Like,
So what we're saying is, if you have a bath in the house,
use it.
give it a go.
I haven't taken a bath definitely since I was a teenager, for sure.
Since your mother gave you a bath when you were a teenager.
And it was unbelievable.
That's nice now, Kenty.
So now I'm thinking, do you know what I was saying last night then as well? I was saying, I can't wait for my next night off
To have a bath.
to have a bath.
Oh, you're getting old, lad.
Oh, I can't fucking wait. Huh?
You know Sean O'Reilly has a bath most days.
Does he?
He does.
A bath?
A bath. We don't have a bath in the house.
How does he have a bath?
He does go up to the Sligo Park for like 15 minutes. Sligo Park is the local swimming pool gym area.
So he has a
And
bath in the swimming pool.
So what he does is he goes into the steam room. He does 5-10 minutes talking down lads in the steam room. He comes out of that then and into the plunge pool. And that's his bath.
And does he bring in the shower gel and the whole lot in? Wiping himself down.
That's a proper Gavin thing.
He's inside the Olympic pool, like,
Yeah.
with the oh, he might. Oh, he can't, but wiping himself down.
It's true.
Yeah, the pool, yeah, that's a weird one. Castlereagh pool got shut down twice.
Why?
Someone took a shite in the pool one time. I remember we were in there, like, when someone took a shite in the pool. Like, it's the biggest fear of everyone. Is that
But who'd think of doing that?
well, pissing is what everyone's afraid of. I
Yeah.
hope no one's pissing while I'm in here.
yeah.
But I mean,
That thought
no.
has never once crossed my
Always.
mind as a pool.
Well, there's three things that drive. I don't really like public swimming pools, but we used to spend a lot of time there when we were kids because we have a class, public
Yeah.
swimming pool in Castlereagh, outdoor and everything.
Right.
Three things. Pissing and shiting, obviously, are two of them. And plasters. If
You don't
I
like-
see a plaster outside a pool,
You freak.
there's some fucker in here with a verruca. Which one of you has a veruca, lads?
I remember the Verucas.
Oh.
You had to wear the fancy socks.
You'd have to wear the veruca
White
socks.
socks.
Yeah,
and you had to wear them.
Yeah.
Or you catch the Veruca.
Oh, the dirty oaks.
But I don't know what a Veruca is.
It's an old, what's they called them, a boil or whatever.
Is that what it is? 'Cause I spent my whole youth growing up afraid of something I didn't know what it was.
But it could be inverted, though. It could be an inverted one.
Stop.
I remember a story, this is true, right? Of a guy, I can't mention him because he's actually in the public eye.
Right.
But all I'd say is I've mentioned him before. Someone relatively famous I've mentioned before. He might be a politician. Anyway. He had a gorgeous veruca and it was about an inch deep, right?
Wasn't it?
Oh, no! Cut that out. Because I don't want it to be known that it was him. I think it was him anyway.
Right, go on.
I actually might be wrong in saying this. This could be defamation of character.
Okay.
Anyway, he had a veruca that was about an inch deep into his foot. It got way to it. And he stood at a plug. Oh, they went up into it. He plugged himself in.
Did you hear there's a new Pooped app out there?
Pooped.
Pooped.
Right.
That's what it's called.
Okay.
It's an app that you can
Okay.
download. It's called Pooped.
Right.
I'd like to big shout out to Neve for introducing me to this lovely app.
Good girl, Neve.
Pooped is an app, very simple. You can basically tag all the places you've taken a poo. You've like a world map.
Brilliant.
And you can put a little flag or a little marker in all the various locations that you have pooped.
Go away.
Yeah. And I wonder, is it user, do you go online and can other users then see each other's maps
Yeah.
to see who's like a really savage? And you
Yeah.
end up getting militant about it, then going, I want to poop all around the world.
Yeah. Clear your territory. It literally mark your territory. You know, I was having a discussion with a friend of ours, and I was saying to him that we can stop inventing stuff and we can stop developing apps and developing phones and developing technology and developing AI when I can fart and send the smell on WhatsApp to a friend of mine and he opens it up and gets the smell. Well, it's Bluetooth fart.
Wait,
like
a
or
Bluetooth-
so- Wi-Fi. That's the end of it. I would say that's it.
That's it now.
We've done it.
As a race, we've
We've done
peaked.
it. Yeah. We have this is it. We can't go any further. We've done it, lads.
You've heard of Baby Shark?
Baby, come up inside yourself. There's
There's another thing I seen there on the old interweb
Yep.
during the week.
Go on.
It's called the Wonky Donkey. Did you see this?
I haven't. No.
Very good. I'm delighted.
Yeah.
Delighted you didn't see it now. Wonky Donkey is a children's book.
Right.
And we're going to see now how much of the Wonky Donkey you get. The reason I seen it is because I seen a Scottish granny reading this book
Oh, I
to a child.
I seen that.
Oh, it was fantastic.
I didn't watch the video. I seen it come up.
Yeah.
Very bad. I won't watch these viral videos because they're all
Right. Well, this was very good.
they're tagged badly. Yeah.
This is very good.
Go on.
I was walking down the road and I saw a donkey. Hee-haw! So it sets the scene like, right? He only had 3 legs, this donkey. He was a wonky donkey.
Yeah. Okay.
Right, so I'm going to give you that much, right? Now I'm going to see, can you guess? See, obviously we're going to add on to the wonkiness. Then it'll be a something wonky
A
donkey.
wonky wazzy.
Yeah, so a wonky donkey. Now, I was walking down the road and I saw a donkey. Hee-haw! Now that kind of repeats itself quite a bit. He had only 3 legs and 1 eye. What do you think he was, Mark?
A wonky winky donkey.
Oh, very close! A winky wonky donkey.
A winky wonky donkey. Yes.
Very good. Now
Yeah,
let's keep going.
Come on,
What
Granny.
we'll do
Tell me.
Come up inside.
What happened next, Granny?
So I was walking down the road and I saw a donkey. Hee-haw. He only had 3 legs, 1 eye, and he liked to listen to country music. Yee-haw. He was a...
Like this in the country music.
Yeah. So you have Winky Wonky Donkey. What's the country music add on to it?
A winky wonky.
What would you say in that line of things about country music?
I don't know.
He was a honky tonky winky wonky donkey.
Right. He was a honky donkey winky wonky donkey.
Right.
That's rock and roll, honky tonky.
I suppose, yeah, right.
Yeah.
So anyway, same donkey on the street. He had 3 legs, 1 eye, and he liked to listen to country music, and he was quite tall and slim.
He was lanky, honky tonky winky wonky donkey.
Right, let's keep going. It's
Brilliant,
getting harder.
brilliant.
It's
Come on.
getting harder now. It's
Come
getting
on.
harder
Come
now.
on.
Right, same donkey, same street. He only had 3 legs, 1 eye, liked to listen to country music, quite tall and slim, and he smelt really bad. He was a...
Skanky, lanky, winky, honky tonky, wonky donkey.
Skanky.
What's a skanky?
Skanky, you're so close.
Schmelly, obviously.
Smelly, what would you call smelly? Come on, Kendi.
Did a child get this?
Yes.
No! Stinky
Yeah!
Winky. Oh, yeah! Jesus. He was the Stinky Winky Lanky, Dunkey, Winky Winky
Dunkey, well done,
Yeah,
Kendi.
thank you.
You're doing very well now. It's getting very, very,
Thanks.
very tough now.
Okay, yeah.
Right, okay.
My head is working overtime here now.
I was walking down the road, same donkey, same street, only 3 legs, 1 eye, country music, quite tall and slim, smelt really bad. And that morning he got up early, he hadn't any coffee.
He was a grumpy.
No. It's Inky. It's always
have it.
Inky.
He was a cranky.
Yeah! I was thinking to get the whole thing.
No, I get it.
So let's, alright, so,
I get it.
right.
He was a
No
cranky,
coffee, he crank, he's smelly,
stinky,
yeah, slim and tall,
lanky,
like country music.
honky tonky, winky wonky donkey. You.
Same donkey, 3 legs, liked to listen to country music, quite tall and slim, smelt really bad, and that morning he got up early, hadn't any coffee, and he was always getting up to mischief.
Mischief.
So if you're doing mischief, what are you doing? You like a bit of with Nicola of a Tuesday, when you're wearing your business socks, you like a bit of...
Hanky panky.
Yeah!
He was a hanky panky.
No coffee. No
Cranky.
coffee, yeah. Smells bad.
Stinky, honky, lanky, honky tonky, winky wonky donkey. Brilliant.
All right.
Brilliant.
So that was the last one there now.
Let's go crack that game.
Isn't that good?
Huh?
The Wonky Donkey game.
Yeah. Ray, it is now 25-3.
And now, in fairness,
Yeah.
I know you have a Liverpool match at like 3 o'clock, but 25 minutes beforehand, do you want to see the pre-game stuff?
Yeah, I have to.
Shout outs.
Paddy from Glenties.
Yeah, I think he may be a Bentley boy.
He's a Bentley
boy.
boy.
One of them.
Oh. He's got a job, but he's still claiming. Oh.
The Bentley Boys, Ireland's foremost wedding band.
How dare you?
For all your wedding needs.
How dare you, Ray?
The Bentley Boys.
Excuse me, Ray.
They'll do the job right.
No,
No
shagging
other
Ray.
wedding band comes up against them.
Sorry, I've heard stories about the Bentley Boys. I hear that they laugh at the couple like while they're, and then they go over and shake hands with them and pretend, and then they be laughing at them and everything.
You can't say that!
They're terrible. Do you know who's savage at weddings? No, seriously, no, I've seen them at a couple of them. Hot Fuss.
Who are they now?
Oh my God, Ray. They're Ireland's foremost wedding band. You know that? Ireland's premier wedding band. You see all these things on and we do this. Every single band in this country has a banner that says Ireland's #1 premier wedding band.
#1 foremost premier wedding band.
Yeah. Every single band has that thing. Like
I
you
have
know?
to say now, I only the Bentley Boys did not pay us for that plug.
Yeah.
I merely did it to upset Kendi.
Yeah.
As Kendi takes it bad when I put any wedding band in front of his own wedding band.
I know. That's obviously Joe. I don't care really. Like
You get on very well with the Bentley Boys.
I get on very well with everyone. Me as a member of Hot Fuss,
Yeah.
Ireland's premier wedding band, I
you
get on
well
so
with all 18 Bentley Boy bands.
I know what you're going to say next as well.
What's
But
that?
wait a second. Mark, how would you find Hot Fuss? Like, search Hot Fuss Band on Facebook, Ray, or Instagram, or... So I knew you were going to ask me. Like, people always ask me that. Like.
Reading the minds.
Ray, I think that's about it for episode 18.
That was more Shite Talk for another week. We hope we got you to your destination.
Yeah.
We hope we got you through the cleaning of the bathroom or the kitchen or whatever you were at.
Whatever you were at.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Ray, fair play to me.
Fair play to me.
We'll see you later. Good luck.
Good luck.